Good morning, everybody. How are we today? I hope you're all well. I wonder if it's been raining or if the sun is shining where you are. It's amazing to think we're already, we're nearly in August. Can you believe it? The time is flying by. And isn't it wonderful to talk about flying, because today we are going to think about aeroplanes. Now, I wonder if you have been on an aeroplane and gone in the sky flying away. I know lots of you have family abroad in India or Pakistan or Australia or the Czech Republic. I know lots of you often fly home to see family and friends, and it's been really difficult, hasn't it? In the last few months, not being able to fly. But going on an aeroplane is a really exciting thing. I know that I love it, and I just love the idea that you can just fly in the sky like a bird. And what an amazing journey it is to be on an airplane. And I know that lots of you have never been on an airplane, but you've seen them in the sky. And that's one of the activities that we suggest this week. When you're going outside, see if you can see an airplane and think about where people might be flying to in the airplane. Look at Funny Bunny. Do you know, he has been on an airplane. He's been on an airplane, at least twice. We went to Northern Ireland, and Funny Bunny came as well, because he goes everywhere with me. And that's why I guess he looks like he's got a big smile on his face today. And I think it's because he loves airplanes. And in London, near Brent Cross, there is RAF Hendon, and there's actually an airplane museum. Now, I don't know whether it's open at the moment, it could be, but if you go in that museum, you can stand next door to an airplane, and it is fantastic. It is so exciting. And sometimes if you go to a fun fair or the beach or somewhere like that, you can sit on a toy aeroplane, can't you? And sometimes they go up and down, and sometimes they go around. But aeroplanes are such a fun way of going on a journey, and they can take you to amazing places. Well, our craft today is to make an aeroplane, and I'm going to show you how to make two different airplanes. And here is one I made earlier, and it is the one in the craft book. Can you see it? And it can fly, and Funny Bunny can even sit on it, look, and fly on the airplane going, I wonder if you can make the noise like an airplane. Now, this airplane I made out of a long cardboard tube. I think it had maybe a kitchen roll or something around it. Now, I don't have a tube this long, so I'm going to make a baby airplane. Look, can you see the difference in size? So I've got this tiny one. Now, when I made this airplane, one of the first things that you do is to colour the cardboard tube your favourite colour, or a colour that you've got. Now, when my children were little, I bought some paints like this. My youngest child is now 20, so these are at least 20 years old, and they are fantastic. Get some water and go around, and it's a really good way to paint the cardboard tube or paint pictures. I really recommend these. I got from Early Learning Centre, and they have been fantastic. I would check them out. If you can find something like that, it's a really good investment, because all your children need is some water, and they can just colour whatever they want. It's fantastic. But I have got my cardboard tube, so I'm going to show you. This is what you need for this craft. You need a cardboard tube. In your pack, you have got 4 small lollipop sticks, one colour and one a different colour. You need these brown circles, some scissors. I'm going to use a crayon to colour this, and you need some sellotape. It's not vital, but I think sellotape is great. That's not in your pack. Hopefully you have some. So the instructions are, colour the tube your favourite colour. Now, what do you know? I like green and I like red. What shall I do? Oh, I think I'm going to make mine red. So look, now again, if you do this with paint, it's a bit easier with paint. But I saw a little boy, somebody showed me a picture, and they were concentrating really hard, colouring a long tube. They'd obviously had some kitchen roll or something like that. But you know, you could make it out of a box. It doesn't have to be a tube, although you don't tend to see box aeroplanes, cube shaped or cuboid shaped airplanes, but you can find some sort of shape that you can stick the wings in. So look, there is my red colour. Wow, I did that really quickly, didn't I? Don't think you have to do it as quick as me. I think I've been doing this sort of thing a very, very long time, so I've sort of come a bit of an expert of it. So it says at the side, make a hole. Now this is where an adult must do this. Okay, so here are the scissors, and it says put a hole. Now it's going to be quite tricky. I'm going to stab a hole. Oh, can you see? I've just stabbed a hole there. I don't know whether you can see that. It might need to be a little bit bigger, and then you want to do the same on the other side. Please be careful with these scissors because they are sharp. Some parents think, oh, they're too sharp. I think, for me, those plastic scissors that don't cut paper, I think that they can be frustrating. I think they're great for Play-Doh, but the scissors that we have in the pack, they're really good for children, but they do need to be used with adult supervision. But children love cutting things. So I've cut the 2 spaces for the wings, and then it says put stick 2, yeah, what are they called? Lollipop sticks together. Oh my gosh, I think the heat is getting to my brain. And I'm getting some sellotape, and I'm going to stick these 2 together like this. Can you see? I'm going to stick them so that they're flat to make like a wing. So there is one. I might stick the top end as well. Again, you might find a better way of doing this, and please let us know if you find a better way. And then here, look, we do that there like this. Oh my gosh, I've got loads of sellotape here. Oh, I think sellotape is another wonderful thing for children to play with. Maybe one day we might get a sponsor for our sellotape that we can give you all free sellotape. Wouldn't that be great? Yet again, we're still thinking about how we can make these packs available to as many people as possible. So that hole needs to be just a little bit bigger, not too big. So I'm going to stick that in there like that. That's one side. And then stick the other one in the other side. Oh, do not look at this for accuracy, but I'm doing my very best. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, wow, look. Whoa, I think that looks really good. In fact, I think this size tube, that looks fantastic. So you stick the 2, push the 2 lollipop sticks into the side of the cardboard tube to make the wings. And make a hole at the top. Now I'm going to make the tail of the craft pack like this. Stick that in there like that. Oh my gosh, look at that. Does that look like an airplane? I think the little tube is fantastic. And then it says stick on the windows as shown. So look, I've got my glue stick, and I've got the windows here down the side. So 1, 2, can we squeeze in another? Some people like to sit on the wing. 3, so that's on one side. And then you can stick them on the other side. And if you want, you could draw a face of someone. Oh, look at that, I'm doing it green with a big smile because lots of people love to go on airplanes, and some people don't. Can you see that face, that they're smiling? I'm going to put them on the back. They're at the tail of the plane. Can you see? And I'm going to put another window here and another window here. Isn't that amazing? Wow, look at that. I am really pleased with that. Look, there's the airplane going. Oh, let's put it the right way. That's the front pallet going. Yeah. I wonder if Funny Bunny can ride on this airplane. Oh, it's a bit smaller, but oh, look. Meow. It's reminding me of 5 little men in a flying saucer flew round the earth one day. They looked left and right, but they didn't like the sight, and one man flew away. Well, it's not a flying saucer, but I'm sure you, oh no, the window's coming off on Funny Bunny's legs. Oh dear. Oh, you know, if sometimes things do drop off and you need to get a bit of glue to stick it back on. But that is our aeroplane. And you know, you can put a string on it and hang it from the ceiling. That's a good idea, isn't it? So we've got, look, a big airplane and a little aeroplane. I wonder which one you like the best. Well, that's a fantastic craft, isn't it? But I wanted to show you another airplane. I said I would show you 2 airplanes. And this is an activity that's suggested in our craft pack, in our handbook. These handbooks are just fabulous. And do if you've got the craft pack, I know some of you dive straight in and just make it any way you want, but all the instructions in, oh, you can see we're doing a boat next week. How exciting is that? But the airplane, it says, have a go at making an airplane out of a piece of paper. Well, I wonder if you've ever done that. Look at this piece of paper. I got a letter, and again with paper, it can be a spare piece of paper that you've got, you know, and I haven't practiced this. This is not good, is it? Funny Bunny's going, Jo, are you crazy? But I'm going to see if I can make an airplane. So you fold it in half. It can be any old piece of paper. Don't make sure it's not an important letter. But you fold it so you fold it in half, and then you have got the fold bit here, and you fold that little bit like that, that little bit like that, and then I think you do that bit like that. I think, and you do exactly the same on the other side. So like that, then like that, and then like that. I wonder if that's going to fly. Oh, maybe not. No, hang on, let's go back. We're getting a bit confused. And put that one there like that. So it's in half, do that little bit there, fold it in there, and then fold it down there. I think that's better, Jo. There we go. And here, can you see? Oh, yes, that's much better. When I was a little girl, I used to make airplanes like this with my brothers all the time. And you can have a go at this. You could even decorate it. And you can see if it's going to fly. Now, Funny Bunny, we've got one chance. Do you think it's going to go? Do you think it's going to fly? Let's have a look. Woo! Do you know it's gone in the other room? Oh, I hope I didn't make that look too complicated. But you can make some paper airplanes and go and take them out into the park or in the living room or your bedroom, and again throw them and see which one goes the furthest. Wow, our Journey's Craft Pack is providing so much fun, isn't it? I do hope you managed to make an airplane like I've done today. And if you do, don't forget to show it to us on social media, or you can send it in an email or on Messenger, whatever way you want. But it's been wonderful to see you today. It's time to say bye.